Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Returnable from the 2. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for w18. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed both 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. The rookie from USF hauls it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Baker now off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Penix to the air to start us off. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense down behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. Barron has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. It connects down the sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Baker throwing again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Titans now will pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Will Riker to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's going to sniff down quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
That's Laporta again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
And again, it's Penix. He's got it Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They run the counter to A-Chan. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow their early lead to 13. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Cut out left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Really two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Hits his running back. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Jaguars 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Escapes the pocket. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
37-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it up. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 to 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he'll go down here at the 16. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Running good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
That's cut beyond the marker. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
70, go.
Penix here from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Again, Penix to the air. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best players.
So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen. When these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars narrow the lead entering halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. Set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Let's go.
Here's Penix. Going to bring this down to their 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's looking to run with it. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And what a hit. That nearly forced another fumble, but he hangs on to it on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 21. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, boy, oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Chan again. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
3rd and long for him here. Finds his pass, Chan. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Chan running right. He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. It's got a very successful one.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And stick with Chan. And he's tackled with the 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180!
Staying on the ground here with Chan. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's got it. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. And we're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a different...
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Will Riker to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete! And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Go! 60 bucks.
Trying for it with Penix. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Free inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Achane with the touchdown. Went after tried good by Reichert. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Hauled down by Christian Izziet. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Mayfield tucks it, starts running. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
49-yard line.
Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, it's Penix. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Penix now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, here we go. Like it, have the six, have the six, have the
Penix on third down. And this one is launched downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Jump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Penix looking to pass. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. It's incomplete. Or maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
19 light.
Desperation time here on fourth. He connects downfield. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Jaguars take 7 points off the deficit.
58. Jaguars 28. Joey Sly set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Eventually, Kate, 731 teams in the league, they're going to have to find some new way, some new scheme to keep this ball out of this dude's hands. The impact he's made on special teams all year. He's been arguably the league's best return man. And nearly going to get another house call right there.
And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
180! What's that?
Achane to the right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Flying forward, it's Achane. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.